fired Bill O'Brien. O'Brien out after winning 4 division titles in his last 5 seasons with the team. In his dual role as the coach and the general manager, Bill O'Brien tried to remake the Texans with the controversial trade that sent Hopkins to Arizona in the offseason. It has been a struggle from that point forward. The Texans are 0-4. They have ranked dead last in the NFL in rushing defense this season. Worst of all, perhaps, Deshaun Watson has struggled badly to begin this season after he was rewarded with the 4-year, $160 million extension. I just talked with Spencer Tillman, my co-host on Inside the Game and network analyst, explains that O'Brien really struggled to foster and build the kind of relationships both inside his own locker room and outside the locker room in the front office that really allow you to win games and be successful on Sunday.
It comes down to relationships. Every engagement leaves bibliography and footnotes. And the owners of this franchise, the McNairs, look for those things. They're big relationship people. And I think in the aggregate, when you look at who Bill O'Brien was able to get along with and who he was not able to get along with, there is a predictable pattern that emerges. And if you follow the bibliography and footnotes, it becomes easier to make those difficult choices.
Yeah, I think one of the bottom line things here is do not doubt the Texans chairman, Cal McNair. McNair thanked O'Brien for his 52 wins here, 4 AFC South championships. Romeo Crennel takes over as the interim coach. Cal McNair saying he has no doubts that the staff and the players will rally to provide the kind of product on the field that will make Texans fans proud. Obviously, much more on this. We do expect to hear from Bill O'Brien at the bottom of the hour.
All right, thank you so much, Greg. And we should mention that Bill O'Brien has a long history with the Texans, making his way to general manager this offseason. Here's David Nuno with more.
How ironic that Bill O'Brien was fired a day after taking on the Minnesota Vikings, a team that had a couple of Texans coaches on their staff, Gary Kubiak, and of course the first coach ever in the franchise history, Don Capers. Now, O'Brien came to the Texans in 2014 with a lot of promise from Penn State. He was the up-and-coming guy, did some good things there at Penn State. Before that, obviously, with Tom Brady and the Patriots. He won the AFC South 4 out of 5 times, and he did it a couple times with some quarterbacks that weren't as good as what we have right now. Deshaun Watson, Brock Osweiler, Brian Hoyer, even had Ryan Mallett out there. But what really plagues O'Brien is what he was able to do in the playoffs, which is not a lot. Getting embarrassed routinely against the Colts, against the Chiefs a couple of times, very embarrassed in the playoffs, and also the trades that he made out there. People very disappointed, obviously, with the Hopkins trade in the offseason a year back, maybe even the Jadeveon Clowney trade. But the Bill O'Brien snapshot, it looked good from afar, but up close, obviously not good enough, and they routinely started slowly. This year they started off 0-4, obviously, and last year 0-3, 1-4 at this exact time a year ago today. So the Texans will look different moving forward. We will see what is at stake for them. Is it going to be Romeo Crennel for a while, or will they look for a young hotshot coordinator, maybe even Eric Bieniemy with the Kansas City Chiefs? A lot of names out there.
All right, David, thank you so much.